Yo, I'm gonna be reacting to Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 22 in 3, 2, 1, and go. You know, it's actually quite nice to get to see how he perceived things from the very start of the series, because I've actually been curious on this. Hmm. You know, that is already a stupid one bit, though, because Alton's considered anyone in his spot would want to rebel against the Zodiacs in the hand he was dealt. Ah, and that is really damn sweet there. And honestly, in that spot, who wouldn't want to be friends with Toru again? If her memories were erased. And you know what? This episode and the previous episodes do confirm that when it comes to Yuki, at the very least, anything in like a romantic context involving Toru, it's definitely out of the table here because he sees her as a motherly figure, not in a romantic context. Which, you know what? I'm cool with that because at the very least, it does a good job of layering each individual character in a cool way. And on top of that, I also like on this episode too, at least so far, I'm liking how we're getting to see just Yuki open up the layers in his heart because that's something I've been waiting for a long, long time. And plus, it actually does a good job of spotlighting Gakuru in a small amount of time. And that's another thing I really, really dig. Now, the only thing I'm wondering though is, I wonder how he's going to further Yuki and Kakuru's relationship now that Kakuru actually knows all this. I don't think it works that way. And honestly, a sweet like Yuki does deserve a grandmother, you know? But that's life, though. It ain't fair. And it can throw you into the ground sometimes. And that's what truly makes her an awesome person. Because it takes a lot to and hopefully he does continue to shower him. And you know, I like his honesty too there. But you know, I don't think it's childish to want to be shy with a bit of, you know? In the way he says it too. Talk real. Oh. Actually, I like how it's still going back to that. And we're still seeing the huge ramifications of the episode where we saw Kyo first transform. That is actually really darn nice. Hmm. And you know, there ain't wrong with wanting that. Hopefully, he realizes that wanting love isn't something to be embarrassed about. At least someday, I hope. Oh, that explains why he did those things that seem like they were potential romantic advances. Okay, actually, we're actually pretty cool. Oh, well, it just from the individual. Sometimes you might really appreciate someone, but you don't see that kind of romantic spark. Hell yeah, he does. Especially whenever Arto is like in a dicey spot or she's in emotional or physical pain. Kyo's usually there. And that's what makes him so lovable. Now that's the spirit. Hmm. Oh. And I think you could be able to pull it off. It's just gonna take him time. Good, good. And he shouldn't give Akito the satisfaction of giving up. He shouldn't. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little greedy, especially with what Yuki went through. Ain't nothing wrong with that one bit. Ah, boys be boys. And I actually like moments like this. Just Cooker's own quirky way of making someone feel better. Cocker, you deserve that. I mean, Cocker was the one who started by throwing the ball in Yuki's face, so now he's got to deal with it too, on the ground. And that's what I love too, seeing Yuki grow even more. And in him feeling better about sharing details about his own past. That's something beautiful there. Shows that he's maturing, he's opening himself up, and that's what truly matters. Hey, that's the secret about between bros. Whoa! That way, a woman with thoughts in the gutter, that's the first thing that came up to her mind. It's understandable. With intense feelings like that, I don't blame that. I don't blame him for not wanting to share them, at least not yet. He's gonna have to eventually, though, but in due time. Now he's acting. Oh man. He may be a drama queen, but he's our drama queen, though. Alright, good. Hopefully they can have it in like some sort of, at least in some sort of like season finale type of ending, or around it. Oh boy. If he doesn't know about this yet, I have a feeling Kyo's gonna be pissed. Oh, jeez. You know, saying snitches get stitches. I mean, too late now. I mean, I can't blame him though. Can't blame Sugar Daddy for getting a laugh from that. No, Shishu. I mean, if Sugar Daddy knows, Shishu has definitely known, and you can tell with that face she wants Shishu to know because she's just going for the line straight up. Now she looks like a kid who's going for a little toy. This is cute. That's a cute spot. I'm assuming since Yuki talked that way, he's probably been there from the get-go. I mean, I don't blame Kyo for going upstairs. Kind of did break the mood there. Oh! I mean, hey, Kyo had to find out eventually, though. Even though it wasn't exactly the best situation for him to be mentioned, life doesn't wait for someone's convenience. Ah. I really hope he can put those thoughts into words for her eventually. Oh, and that's really sweet of her, Toru. That little visual cue where she's still hella worried about Kyo there. That is so damn endearing. Oh, oh, I miss such a bro. I wonder if he does realize that Yuki is not going to be taking center stage. Makes me wonder what he would, how much he'd prepare if there was an actual wedding for Yuki. Probably want to have the outfits ready for Yuki, the bride. And oh, she's trying her best, but the wind's mumbling the lines. Aww. No, seriously. Why hasn't Saki been casted as the stepmother? Why isn't Artoru Cinderella? It just feels so miscasted. Oh, she'll get that checked off if you put like that. And maybe it won't, but sometimes the mental punches hurt more than physical punches. It took him that long to realize that. Oh boy. And this is what I like. Toru willing to go outside of her comfort zone to make things work out. And that's what makes her so damn lovable. Her strength in the face of adversity. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. They were going to make costumes, and if they do, that's definitely going to raise up the emotional stakes for Toru, because it isn't just trying to make the play work out, it's also making sure that the efforts that Iron Man needed made to making outfits aren't going to waste either, because Iron Man is a busy individual. I'm assuming someone of his financial standing, making time to make costumes wouldn't be something easy. Oh, yo, now that sounds a bit insisty there. Oh, no. I mean, Anime does seem charismatic. I mean, he is charismatic, so getting things like permission would probably be as simple as breathing for him. Whoa! I can already feel the thirst radiating through my screen there. Oh my. I actually wouldn't. Of course, it'd be black. That really should have been a telltale sign that she should have been the stepmother. Oh! That's actually nice that we get to see those top or quirky little interests there. I find that to be so damn adorable. Oh man. And that, and you know what? It's actually a long time coming because it's been a while since they've actually shown off. They've actually shown off Mine. So seeing her in this context is actually pretty damn sweet if you ask me. I was like, ah. And saying that though, now that actually gets me pretty pumped up to see what they're gonna wear next because hell yeah. I always like it when series do stuff like this, especially when they have extravagant looking plays. And just a minute, y'all, for some reason I'm gonna pause it temporarily because for some reason the internet connection went out from my you've gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it looks like the internet connection temporarily went out on my laptop. The only reason why my phone is still connected is because that actually has 4G capabilities. And this is a timer, and since this is operating on 144p, the whole stream already automatically preloaded. So in case you're wondering why the timer was still going on, it's for that reason, and not just my luck. More like my bad luck. Alright, here's what I'm going to do, y'all. Right now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn off the laptop and turn it on again. And while that's going on, because sometimes that's enough to make it work, just shutting it off and turning it back on. Let me adjust, just real quick, let me just adjust the Wi-Fi device I have. Let me see. Alright, this should get it working. Well, right now I'm just checking if it works now. Oh, you've got to be... Shoot. Oh, come on. This is... Alright. Well, for now, let me just discuss the rating I'm going to give this episode so far while I'm trying to get everything working. Right now, I reset the device. Although, right now I'm trying to use the Wi-Fi on my phone and it says I'm still offline, which means that again, all the 4G devices work at the moment, just not the ones that are connected to the Wi-Fi right now. Gotta be kidding me here. Worst part about authentication are you okay. It says authentication problems, which that is absurd. That usually doesn't happen when I live stream, but okay, I'm still trying to connect it on my phone and also through this laptop. Now, let me just break bit by bit on what I think the episode's doing really well. I like how they're learning Yuki a bit more. It's actually nice to get to see him become more outgoing, to see himself open himself up. And another thing I do like here too is, even though Toru is going through emotional adversity and trying to act like a mean individual for the play, I still like how he still has that never give up attitude. I think that's something that's really darn beautiful. So that's why I think, from a character standpoint, this episode's doing a phenomenal job. And on top of that, another thing I did enjoy about this episode too, on top of all that, I'm actually enjoying how Yuki is bringing up some tough questions to Kyo that he has to ponder on for, at the very least, food for thought. Because with the whole hat scenario, I like how it's showing us that it isn't just going to be something that's going to be completely throwaway. And I like how that was something that they went back to exploring. I think it enriches the narrative to a huge degree. And that's why I felt it's doing a really darn fantastic job with Kyo there. Even though he hasn't had as much screen time as Yuki yet, I like that. And I even like how it shows you Kakuro's maturity too. Because you can tell, to try to make Yuki feel better, he tried to like do some jokes and all that, saying things like, I don't want to be burdened, but in like a playful way. And I thought that little bit there was pretty damn good too, because, at least if you ask me, Kakuro's he's like the right mix of a really comedic individual to a serious individual when he needs to be. And for some odd reason, the Wi-Fi how is it still gone? I mean, I'm working with 50 Mbps and 10 Mbps, so it should be spot on, fluid, solid. This is really the first time this has happened, because usually when this kind of thing happens, and this doesn't happen often, but when it disconnects, it's only temporarily, and normally the Wi-Fi isn't off for such a long period of time. And I even tried resetting the router too. Alright, I'm gonna try connecting again. Hopefully that works. You gotta be kidding. Alright, I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Alright, I'm back. I tried resetting the darn thing again, and this time I actually shut out. Okay, let's see if it works this time. I even disconnected the whole device thing. Hopefully this time it works. Alright. I guess since this is taking a freaking long time for the thing to render, let me also explain what else I liked about this episode. And just for y'all wondering, if there's any comments in the live chat, I'll answer them once the Wi-Fi is back, or right before I continue my reaction from the 60-minute mark, in case any of y'all are curious. And if this video does end up being on a mashup video, for anyone that wants to share it, just a heads up. I'm going to put in timestamps for any of y'all that want to share in a mashup, so that y'all can just edit a bit more quicker. And same for anyone that just wants to see the reaction video without seeing the fuck up on my laptop. Y'all will actually be able to see it much more smoothly once I put in the timestamps and the comments in the comment section. Which, what in the... Okay. It should connect now, because this is like the second time I reset the fucking thing. Yes, it works! Woo! Finally! Now, like promised though, normally I don't answer the live chat comments until after the video's done, but this time I'll make an exception because, well, the Wi-Fi crapped out. Usually I just answer them once I'm done making the reaction, but might as well. Just gotta wait for the video to render now. because I don't know, but that happens for some odd reason whenever the internet connection disconnects for a bit, the whole thing takes a while for it to start up. Yeah, let's see. The live chat isn't loading up right now, but I mean my stream, I see myself on the video stream. Oh, okay. From the live chat comments, I don't know how to read those letterings, but hello, hope you're having a great, safe, and fantastic day right now. And it looks like that's it from the live chat. Alright. I guess now I'm going to finish off my reaction in a few seconds. First I just got to load up the Crunchyroll screen right now. Then I'll be able to continue. Alright, let's see. Fruits basket. And you know what? Crunchyroll is really trying to pimp out God of High School right now because, jeez. They've been promoting it a huge degree, which, hey, you know what? I can't blame them. That's a show they personally funded financially, so I don't think any company in their spot would want to advertise their own, something they make with their own brand, especially if they spent that much money. So I can't blame them. If anything, I believe God of High School is a worthy series. I've actually been liking that a lot more than their other Crunchyroll original, which was Tower of God. And I like Tower of God, but I love the God of High School. And those two are infinitely better than the other Crunchyroll original, which is currently GBA. In case y'all wondering what's going on right now, I'm at the Crunchyroll screen, but it has like the orange circle-y thingy, so finally it works! Alright, I'm back in business now. I just gotta pick a spot to start with. I want to start a bit more smoothly. Let's see. I'm gonna start from the 60-minute mark for it to be a bit more smoother. There you go. Alright. This is it, y'all. I'm about to restart my reaction again. From that point in 3, 2, 1, and go. Aww. You know, this is damn nice here. And you know, I actually dig the Charlie's Angels reference here because I used to actually watch that when I was younger, and I thought that show was... I actually dug that show when I was young. The show, though, not the movie. She's saying don't be envious if she wants to relight the lines, though. Oh, that's sweet. Going through all the extra efforts of worrying more for Kyo instead of worrying about her own lines being adjusted. But that's what makes story over. Bro. And that's why you would not want to stick around. I can't blame him. Only thing worrying me about Yuki going is that something might actually flare up. And that's what I'm a bit worried about. But hey though, Kyo can't just be avoiding Yuki forever though. And there are going to be some things in life that Kyo is going to have to confront. The thing about that is Kyo doesn't realize that this isn't something easy because Yuki's got so much hopes in Kyo being in the play. Oh, he touched the door button. That's true. Kyo has gone through a lot. But the thing is, Kyo's never really tried to talk to Yuki to try to find out what also is eating up Yuki on the inside. But the thing is, what Kyo needs to realize is that Yuki also wants some things that are relatively impossible to a certain extent too. Wait, did you actually tell Yuki no, you killed that in the past? Yeah, I want to see the reaction about the wind. You know, Yuki's truly a bro, not snitching on our Kyo like that. That is damn cool. Oh, hey, you know what? I think Kyo could do a good job as a prince. And I could see why she perceived that. Huh. Okay. And to think Kuragi would have been able to pick up on that kind of stuff, considering that she doesn't interact with Yuki as much as the other people. She liked that. Says a lot about her and shows you how observant she actually is. I'm assuming she was practicing or just straight up waiting for Kyo. Knowing how Toru usually does things, it's gotta be one of those two. Aww. And the way she says it all excited too, that is so freaking adorable. And that's what I like too, how the instant, instead of being the happiest about it, Lion's being just to help herself out, she's more excited about it, being just for Kyo's sake. That's what really makes Toru a wonderful individual. Oh yeah, man. I'm assuming what that face is probably gonna do. He's gonna say, yeah, he's gonna take the role. Yes, now that is growth right there. That is growth and not wind her, make her worry. Aww. Oh, and the way she was blushing was so dang adorable too. Gotta admit, now that was a beautiful way of ending things off. Now, if I were to rate this episode, I'm definitely gonna rate an 8.5 out of 10. For a variety of reasons. For one, you got to see Yuki character development. You became a bit more outgoing. You got to see characterization from Machi. You actually got to see a bit of her wisdom, how she was able to instantly perceive a lot of personality traits from Yuki. And that was pretty darn impressive because it shows you that even though Machi hasn't been around, she's got a lot of wisdom. And another thing I like too, and before I talk more about the episode, let me just say hello to all the other people in the live chat. Hello, Anime is live. And also, hello, Talk with Sensei, best moment, anime. So, and also, Anime is live. Thank you. It was fun making and reacting to the video. Although it was also partly stressful too, because when it disconnected and because considering I paid a lot of money to my internet service provider, it's kind of a bit unnerving how it just disconnected like that randomly. Thankfully, though, I have a really good 4G plan with my phone that's currently live streaming the video. So thankfully, I was actually able to finish off this video without having to like make a Fruits Basket Season 2 Episode 22 reaction Part 1 video, then a Part 2 video. So I guess even though I did cut off in the middle, I guess I do have to thank my lucky stars that it isn't as worse as it could have been. Because that would have been the worst case scenario where I would have had to make a Part 2. But yeah, it was definitely fun making this video though. Now, as for other elements I like about this episode, actually just like the fact too, on top of all that, how Yuki's telling Kyo some of the tough things. Like where Kyo's gonna have to like start noticing things around him so that he doesn't make the people he appreciates worry about him. And I like that because those words are definitely guiding Kyo to a large extent. And I like that. And even like how it clarifies the whole Yuki and Toro situation where there isn't going to be any romanceability between the two. And it was nice to get confirmation from this episode. So that's another element I like there too. And another thing I did like was a little with Ayame and Nina. Even though they were there for a small bit, they give a nice healthy dosage of comedy in between the nice drama scenes. So that's what I thought is phenomenal from a character and story standpoint. And I thought the animation and art were on point. I think the noteworthy scene was when we saw the blood from Kyo's and it looked really darn painful, or when you see Mina get hyped up, wanting to take Ariza and Saki's measurements. Stuff like that really popped visually. Or in the scene where Kaku was talking to Yuki. Like all those things popped from an art standpoint. And the voice performances were good from everyone. And that's why I feel this episode is worthy of an 8.5 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate and binge, share it, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Because I'm definitely pumped to see what you're going to do next. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video and have a great, fantastic day, everyone. Bye.